Hey, so fam. Amelia Adair here. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. Y'all know I got a great topic for you always. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. We welcome you with open arms, okay? On our channel. We heal, we grow, we grow with love. Okay, love. Love, keyword. All right, we move forward and we work on being higher versions of ourselves every day. We don't just listen to the knowledge, we apply the knowledge. Okay, and let's jump right into today's topic, so fam. Because when I came across this, hold on, let me not trip. I got my shoes on. When I came across this topic, I was like trying to kind of divide it between like men and women, and I did like the circle diagram, and I was getting a lot of similarities. So I may baffle back and forth between men rejecting and women reject. Oh, I didn't even introduce the topic, but I know if you read the title, you would have clicked on it. Okay, and we're gonna just talk about rejection, why someone may be rejecting you in 2022 going into 2023, because there's been a lot of rejection going on, and we got to talk about it, so fam, because what's happening, why we keep ending up on the rejection end, why is someone telling us they good, and it's like, wait, I want to tell you I'm good. I don't want you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump right into it, so fam. And like I was saying, I'm going to toggle back and forth a little bit with men and women. Overall, it's broad. It's not really specific. Some things are. Generally, these are the top 5 or 6 reasons why someone is continuously, like people overall continuously rejecting you. Why you keep getting ghosted, why you keep getting rejected, why you keep being left on the short end of the stick. And I got lip gloss in my lap, I got my book in my lap, I got, I need a separate desk over here. I'm trying to have it clean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now let me just let you know you're gonna be a millionaire. You're gonna be a billionaire, okay? So put that $1 billion, you gotta start with a million, then we get to a billion, Put that $1 million where you need to put it so you could see it, so you could be reminded every day you got somewhere to go, okay? You're working on getting that money so you could continue to help those come behind you, all right? We're not just getting money to flow. Like, who does that? Okay, we're not doing that. So we gonna get that $1 million. Let me put that on your life real quickly. All right, moving on. So I do have some notes here, but y'all already know. I'll be flowing and going. I just started writing them down because I'm like, why don't I write none of this? Somebody might find my journal one day and see where my head is at, and they'll have all my secrets. Okay, they're not really secrets because I'll be telling y'all all the business. I'll be putting y'all on. Anyway. This one, we're gonna soak this one. Number one, I know they say save the best for last, but we're gonna save the best for first. Okay, so fam, cause I need y'all to understand. This how we live in it. I'm gonna just close this book real quick. So fam, the number one reason, I'm not gonna laugh. Sorry, Lord, please forgive me. But the number one reason why a lot of people are rejecting you is because they're this thing called woke, but they're like super woke. Okay, I'm gonna say super woke because y'all know I do not like the term woke. Whoever created the term woke, go back to sleep. I don't even know how to explain it, because woke is different for everybody. Okay, and some people are what you call super woke. They're so woke, they're no longer humanly good. Not to say good, but they're like not even on this earth anymore. And so they've gone so far into their head, so far onto planet 9, 10, 12, 1500, and they just have all this information, and it's caused so much confusion that they think they're not realizing that everything is now a red flag. Okay, when I say super woke, I mean, I'm gonna give you a term: grand rising. Okay? Yes, we have to watch what we say and watch what we speak in our lives. That is correct. We also have to know the definitions we give words. Okay? So we give words meaning. That's like when we say girl, right? We could say girl, 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 girl. You see, we just said girl 3 different ways. We gave it 3 different meanings. So we give value to our words. And someone that is super woke have gone on, who knows, a TikTok verge or a social media verge. I'm gonna say a verge. What's that word they call? What's that movie? Purge. We're gonna use purge. They have gone on a social media purge, and they are just not even. They're not being realistic in a sense, because when we try to grow in relationships and we try to meet new people, no one's going to be perfect. So the purpose of relationships is so that you can build with one another, right? So if someone is, let's say, doing something that's it's not a complete red flag, like they just may be unaware, okay, you can be that person that can shed light into their life gradually. Not everyone can handle a whole lot of information at one time. As you can see, people that have consumed so much information at one time are now in a purge. They're just closed down to society. They're just like so wrapped on energy. They're just too far woke. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not gonna go too further. So what often happens is when they meet you and you're not as woke as they are, right? They're automatically over judging you. So someone who's over woke tends to over judge, not realizing, baby, we still all here. we still all here. Okay, we are still all physically here. So it's just gonna be some things that, okay, it's great that you know, but you have to be careful what you're consuming, and you have to be careful with how you are judging other people, okay? Perspective is so big nowadays. Everyone has a strong perspective. Everyone is speaking their perspective, and everyone is absorbing too many perspectives, okay? So there may be things that you agree with, right? And then it may be something else that you agree with, but sometimes it could cause a conflict when you don't properly do your research, right? You're just consuming it, trying to, live it, and it can get a little messy, okay? I'm gonna just say messy. So there could be a million reasons why they don't agree with your wokeness. I can't say exactly for each person. I can't be the one to overjudge. I do know that sometimes people are in certain rabbit holes and they're ignoring humanity, okay? We cannot ignore humanity based on all of these theories and information that's put out here. We have to start to ask more questions. We can't just automatically take it and run with it and think it's gospel, So we have to be really mindful. We have to learn how to go within, okay? And 9 times out of 10 too, you can be attracting that person that's super woke, and maybe you are someone that's super woke in a different way, and you have to look at it sometime and reflect. Take it as a moment to reflect. Are you being too judgmental? Are you consuming yourself with, social media too much that you can't even live a regular life? And when I say regular life, I mean have conversations. This oftentimes, so I go out and I see people who are just closed to people around them, protecting themselves, overly protecting themselves. Okay, and it's a such thing. You gotta think of it like the worry. I can't even say the word. If you ever know someone who had those parents that worry when you go to the mailbox, worry when you go in here, worry when you go in there, they're worried. So you don't want to be someone that's always worried. So you have to be mindful. Are you always worried? Am I always worried? Am I always afraid? Am I over judging? So these are questions that you have to ask yourself first. Ask yourself first, and you'll start to go deeper within yourself instead of looking for the answers outside of yourself. Excuse me. One great example is we often look for happiness outside of ourselves. So we're looking for a person to bring joy to our life. We're looking for a person to fill a void that we have to fill first. We have to learn how to fill this void first. Okay? It's like me, this may sound a little, just listen, give it a shot. When I eat ice cream, I'm in love with this chocolate chip mint ice cream, right? I don't let it fill a void. I don't go and get ice cream when I'm sad. Okay? If I'm already happy, I'll go and get some ice cream. Woo! I'll use it as a reward. You know, like extra. Okay, this is extra. I'm already in a great mood. I'm already feeling good. Let me go get my favorite ice cream to enjoy my good mood with. Okay? I'm not trying to go get ice cream to be happy. Okay? So that is very clear. Moving right along. Let's see what I wrote for number 2. Okay, this I mean, these aren't in no order. These are just some great tips so you can understand how to move forward from this. And if you don't know, I also have a healing rejection course available online. So if you also just need to heal from rejection over the time, this is a wound that we have to treat. This is not something that we can just watch one video and then go outside and think everything is going to be great. So that's why I created the Heal from Rejection course, because a lot of us are broken from rejection from parents, rejection from society, rejection from people, friends, school, the list goes on. Let's heal the root. And let's go on to number 2. Number 2, they are just not interested. Okay? Oftentimes, people know what they want. Some people really know what they want. And we have to be okay when someone doesn't want us. We have to be okay with it. Sometimes we think when someone don't want us, we have to chase it a little more. We have to change ourselves a little more. We have to, show them more. No. When someone shows you they're not interested in you, the best thing you can do for your mental health is leave it right where it's at. Okay? I'm not for you. Because you don't want to self-destruct. Sometimes we start to self-destruct and we try to put ourselves in that person's world. And it's not meant for us to be. Rejection is protection. Ooh. We have to understand that. And we have to understand if this person is not wanting you in their world for whatever reasons, maybe they may think you're too short, you're too tall, you're too this. Who cares what they think? You have to have more confidence in yourself. And that person that may not be interested in you, they may be too picky. You may not need someone that's too picky, okay? Someone that's too picky is literally picking at you. I mean, I even had a guy, this may sound weird, and at first I was like, no, he did not. But he found a way to kind of like swift, and he smelled my armpits. I was like, no, he did not smell my armpits. First of all, if you have to put your hand under someone's arm to smell the armpits, more than likely they don't have a strong odor. Because someone that got some funky armpits, you gonna smell it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you smell this. You smell your own armpits. You didn't have to go like that to smell it. Okay, so someone is taking that extra step and trying to smell your armpits, and y'all already know. I was just like, okay, because you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Guys are picky like that. Maybe they had a bad experience, and maybe he did have a bad experience with girls that had some funky armpits. I don't know. I'm not trying to figure it out. Okay, it's not my job to figure out his armpit fetish. You get what I'm saying? And some guys are just so picky like that, and they don't think you see certain things like that, and it's like, whoa, like, what you're focused on my deodorant choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get winged on it, but I just want you to understand, some guys are just super picky like that, and some women are super picky. Like they're looking at beards, they're looking at, I mean, guys or women are looking at fingernails. So that's not being super picky. That's just being hygienic. Because guys like to touch long term, later on along the line. So them nails need to be right, fellas. Ladies don't want you touching them, and them nails got last week's dirt under them. Okay, clean it together. Wash on regular. So some women and some men are just super picky, and that's them. We have to learn how to let people be who they are and stop trying to make them change to fit for you. Okay? Moving on. Okay. This one kind of could be for my fellas. Okay? Ladies, ladies probably could vouch for this. Fellas, oftentimes ladies will ghost you because they don't think you're serious enough. They can see that you're dragging your feet with them. They can see that you're holding back. Men hold back a lot. And I don't think they realize how obvious it is, definitely now in 2022. Women are paying attention. They've been asleep for some years, and women is now, they on, okay, they drinking their tea, they put their wine glass down, and they is paying attention. And if you don't seem like you're that interested, they would just leave you alone. Because they don't want to waste their time with someone who's not that interested. Meaning, if you go 1 or 2 days without even acknowledging their existence, listen, with as much information that's put out in the world, if you go 1 day and just not acknowledging and trying to play, I'm gonna wait for her to text me, and I'm gonna wait, and you play around, you want to wait and play mind games, it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. So women are just ruffling through, as they should. Ruffle through. If you want to stick around and drag your feet because you got too many options, fellas, ladies know when you have too many options nowadays. All the secrets is out. So if you want this woman and you are attracted to this woman, you have to be bold. Some men, they're too scary nowadays. They're too afraid of this and that. And listen, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think society has put so much more control on men, and just hear me out, fellas, that it's like, where's that masculine men that they're looking for? They're looking for someone who just knows who they are, who just knows what they want, and who's not easily manipulated by someone else's point of view. If you know what you want and you know how to get a woman, come on. So oftentimes, fellas, if you dragging your feet too much because you're too afraid and you don't want to be too impulsive and you don't want to, listen, be you. Be you. If you someone that goes after what you want, don't listen to, you don't know how much this woman has heard on social media. So you can't assume she's seen all the videos you've seen or have all the information you have. Just know if you want her, you don't want to be stalkerish. You want to at least speak to her for an hour a day to start to build up. Definitely in the beginning, because it's like we're new, we're trying to get to know each other. And you have to seem interested, because being single is real fun. It's real fun. So you have to, you know what I'm saying? Act like you care a little bit. It's not that hard. And if she's on your mind, and you think about her, find a way to be there without being annoying. Find a way to stand out. Like, make it interesting. Instead of saying good morning or grand rising, say, can I send you some lunch? Women love to eat. We love to eat. Sometimes y'all be too afraid to send her some lunch and you try to take her to Applebee's. Number 3. Moving on. better stop playing. Ooh, y'all see Brittany up in the window? It's no food in there. They ain't old food. They just there. They just bored. They like to be in the video. They want to be here for the beer. So yes, don't think you're serious enough. Another thing, fellas, you gotta understand that some of our ladies are still healing, right? Fellas, I don't want to say ladies too, but ladies, let me know in the comments if I hit it on the note. Some of our women are still healing, and if you catch her while she just going through some shifts, and you just happen to be in the mix, it just wasn't meant to be. Wrong time, too early, you know. So if she ghosts you, give it a month, give it 2 months, and just double back. Make sure, you know, like, hey, when you're going through some things, you want to start over, you know, have a little empathy, sympathy, you know, give her a little love. Sometimes women just need extra love, and it's hard when love is actually there, and a lot of women are just tired. Okay, they just gave their all. They trying to pick up their pieces. They trying to get themselves together, and it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a player. So give her another shot. Put that ego down. Okay. Sometimes women wanna feel like you really, you know, they wanna see if you up for the chase too. They don't want to just seem so available. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want me, let me see if you come back. What's for me will always come back. That's a given. So fellas, sometimes you gotta just shoot your shot again. But don't shoot your shot again and you shoot a lower shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes y'all just be just seeing if you got the same number. No. We need some efforts. Give us more. Okay? You asking for our singleness. Ladies too, and ladies, don't be so hard. Sometimes I be like, woo! Loosen up the belt. Okay, moving on. Let me go to the ladies, because I've been going for the fellas. Ladies, ooh. Ladies, if you get ghosted or rejected too soon, you talk too much. And you talk too much about some quality stuff, okay? When fellas are just coming in your life, ladies, they're not entitled to know all of your business, okay? We have to learn to keep it brief, okay? We just be, I make 6 figures, I got this, and he gonna come and rob you, okay? You saying way too much, way too soon. You got loose lips. See, when a man is looking for that wife material, they're looking to really take you serious, they want to see someone that's just not trying to sell themselves. Sorry, I was eating a little lunch. Ladies, we have to stop trying to sell. I do this, trying to look better than the other woman. Who does that? No. Woman empowerment. Okay, what's for you? What's for you? You don't have to try to prove you look better than her, and prove you better than his ex, and prove you better than his mama. Listen. Save your time, energy, breath. Learn what to say, how to say it. Okay? I made a post on this, and I know some people was like, learn what to say. Stop being negative, ladies. When I say learn what to say, learn how to have quality conversation. Okay? So not always talking about just how you did this and how you did that and how you do this and how you do that, how you just multi-talented. I hope so. I hope you are multi-talented. Okay. Talk about something else. Talk about, well, I don't want to give, all right, let me give you something to talk about. Talk about how you solve problems. Okay? It's different. It's not about what you did and da-da-da. It's more like, you know, I saw this situation, right? I saw this post about how, let me see. It seemed me thinking of a good story to tell you real quick. Talk about how you you. No, I was gonna say groceries. Y'all want me to give you one? All right, so fam. Talk about your schedule, okay? Talk about your free time. Talk about how you work out, okay? Talk about how you have good friendships, okay? Those are things that you could be talking about. I have a friend, we've been friends we fell out a couple times. Talk about how you overcome that fell out, okay? You guys were able to rekindle the friendship because you was just being the bigger person. You know what I'm saying, Sophia? There's so many things you could talk about. You gotta plan, okay? Believe it or not, sometimes we get nervous and we just start talking because we don't plan. We just think dating is just take me as I am. Yeah, take me as I am, but you're growing. So talk about how you're into growth. Talk about how you're into. Don't tell them all your dreams and all your business ventures. I had a guy ask me on the first date, what's your 5-year plan? Learn how to answer those questions. What's my 5-year plan? None of your business. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, I have a 3-year plan and it's in the lab right now. That's how you have to learn how to answer the question without telling all your business. Some of y'all be like, my 3-year plan, first I'm gonna open this, I'm doing this, and you failing the test. Okay? So learn how to be a little more mysterious. You know, make him search for some more information on the next date. Sometimes you done told him everything on the first date. He ain't got no more to ask you. He don't even know what to say. He ain't even curious. He's like, well, I know her life. You know? So you gotta just be easy. Make sure he's valuable to know your information. Sometimes everyone's not meant to know everything, and we just speaking to the enemy. And sometimes when we overshare, it gives him room to overjudge. That was me clapping with my feet. Listen, so fam, when we overshare, then they're gonna judge us. They're gonna judge you. That's what they did to do. So we have to learn how to not overshare. Oh, what happened with your ex? Nothing. I'm moving to my next. You know, when they start asking about your ex and why you're single, you have to be ready. Maybe trying to catch you in a lie. You ain't gotta lie. You just gotta learn how to answer the question without giving them stuff to use against you. Okay, because the wrong man will use that against you, and now you're insecure. Now you're back to step one, trying to heal from things that you already healed from. So, ladies, we gotta start really using our head and take our time with this. We just so quick to find a replacement. We're not looking for replacements. Okay, we don't need to replace what's been lost because it's lost for a reason. Okay, we upgrading. That's number one. So. Learn how to answer these questions, so fam, without sharing all the negative. Keep it as a positive. We've outgrown each other. We were childhood lovers, and now we've grown, and it was just time to move on. And that's really what it is. Most of the time, we was young going into these relationships, trying to make it work for a long time, because for some reason, people think we have to be in a relationship for 20 years just because we started together. We start together, we don't gotta end together. Tag you out, you know? Next. So, ladies, this is highlight this. Bookmark this. Next. This is for men and ladies. Men and ladies. Yeah, men and women. A lot of times someone will reject you because they already taken. They already taken and they was going through a little flip flash and they just needed you real quick and you were available and it's okay. Look at it like, wow, you was there to help someone through a rough time. You were there to bring joy when joy wasn't there. And we gotta learn how to just move on and take it like that. That's the best one to tell yourself. Even if you don't know it's true. So fam, if someone reject you, and you be like, dang, we hit it off good. having good conversations. We had a great time. What is it? So fam, you was just being that light in the darkness for the moment. And this happens a lot because we miss the red flags when we're on the phone and we're texting and we're not looking for that tan line on their finger. So sometimes, so fam, they be already taken. And they just be out here wasting people's time just because they want to see if they still got it. Like, let me see if I still got the sauce. Ooh, I still got the sauce. And then they do a little shimmy, and then they dip. Shimmy dip. They be all out of there, and they be going back home because they already know they got 3 kids, they got a wife, they got a house. They don't even know how they can hide you. You too good, you know? So, fellas, ladies, they already taken. And we're gonna say this one. This is for both. Let's kind of, I got another one on here, we'll see. Sometimes, so fam, we don't fit the vision. A man or a woman may have a certain vision. They may be looking for a particular, look at them going crazy there, though, man. They wild. They be wild. Some people have a certain vision. They looking for someone with this type of job. They looking for they're real particular. And if you don't fit the vision, it could be nothing absolutely wrong with you. You could just work nights. And they could be like, no, I don't want no one that work nights. They sitting there with a strategic list, and they're gonna be going through that strategic list for like 20 years. Trust me, so fam. I mean, I've had guys that I'm like, didn't I block you? But sometimes if you get a new phone and you block someone, they could still kind of get through. And I had someone reach back from like 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm like, bro, you still single? You still single? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, are you still looking? Sometimes people don't be single, they just be still looking because they're too particular. They're over here trying to treat a woman or a man like everything is gonna be perfect. Like they have this perfect image in their head. Woo-hoo. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one too, so man, we're gonna end it with this. So fam, believe it or not, some people will reject you because you remind them too much of their ex. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, guilty. When I saw this guy, the way he reminded me of my ex, I was just like, oh, no. I was like, It's too many features. Like, you know, someone too into video games and somebody's too much of a mama's boy, mama's girl. You know, it just be like, I already been there. So they kind of already could tell, like, you just got some things that it's just not what they want to deal with anymore. Like, some people have a full, like, I'm done. Like, some people are just done with those types of people, unfortunately. And you could just be someone that, it could be something real small, so fam. And if they have a real strong dislike of that particular thing, it's like, I don't have no more years for it. You know, they'll just kind of be like, and they have that right. So we have to just understand that people are entitled, just like you, are entitled to keep who they want in their life and remove who they don't want in their life. We have to learn how to take it like a grain of salt, not take it so personally. Sometimes we take it so personally and we start picking ourselves away and we think it's something wrong with us and we just start doing 20 million. Baby, there's nothing wrong with you. You are fine the way you are. And maybe there are some things you got to work on, so fam. And I'm going to just give 3 things that we should just be working on generally to always be better versions of ourselves. The way we eat, the way we take care of our body, meaning working out. We should be working out. Even if it's once a week, work out for that chocolate chip ice cream. Me, when I go get that mint chocolate chip ice cream, I'll walk and go and get it. I'll walk, and it's a walk. Just know. I be sweating when I come back, but I be so happy. I feel like I got a reward. Give yourself a reward for your workout, so fam. We have to be working out. We have to be eating right. We have to make sure our skin is looking good, our hair is looking good. We're slimming down. Maybe we don't look like, every celebrity, but we could work on our appearance. And style, so fam. Let's make sure we're not wearing those church outfits from 20 years ago with the skirt and the matching jacket. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a couple of those. I was like, what's it? Just throw it out. Okay, those are just 3. I could go on, but we have to be mindful. We have to make sure we're going up on our dental work. We have to make sure we're going out with our eyes. Make sure you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to make sure we wiping crust out of our eyes and we looking in the mirror before we walk outside. Sometimes it be as little as we didn't take a mirror look, and we got like booger crust from 3 weeks ago. Get that booger crust out. You know, so fam. You don't gotta have no full glam face makeup on either, so fam. That's another thing, ladies. Oh, real quick. If you made it this far in the video, that's it. Make sure it's still on. Ladies, listen. Don't worry about what. The way April Fools is happening with the different, genders and things like that, men want to make sure you're a woman. I know this sounds like, what do you mean? So fam, we gotta look more, we have to show our women features naturally. So we don't have to be so dramatic with too much makeup, too much dramatic hair, too much, because some men are really scared. Okay, they're like, being like, it looks so good. So we want to just, and this is no offense to anyone that does the glam. I know I love the glam too. Women the glam. Okay? Feminize you a woman, wear that women cape, baby. Okay? Don't be afraid to show up with just concealer, little blush, a little wing. Leave the eyelashes at home. Because they want to see your eyes. Like, men be wanting to see. Sometimes we think men are looking at who's the most glammed up. No, women get glammed up for women. Okay? Men want to see your hands. They want to see your nails. They want to see your teeth. You know what I'm saying? They want to see your neck. Men want to see your neck. Wear something. They don't have to have extra long. I'm not even stripping it in. Men want to see your neck. Okay, ladies? Wear your hair pushed back so that they can see your feminine features. I know this may sound, ladies, we gotta show our feminine features just so that a feminine could be a feminine, a male could be a male, and a mix can be a mix. And that's okay. And vice versa. Maybe I guess the boys that are, I never thought about the boys like that. That might be sexist of me. But mix could be a mix, whatever that is for you, okay? But for the females that are looking for males, or the males that are looking for females, we have to just keep it clean cut. So, and be as obvious as we could be, like, hey, I'm a woman, without having them having to peek and feel and look and all that stuff. Women, all you have to do is show your neck. No offense to anyone out there, but this is real. I've had calls, and men are a little afraid, just a little bit. They seem too much, and the men that are straight, they're just straight. So, all right, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Thank you so much for tuning in and making it to this part of the video. In order to be a part of the Soul Fam, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, comment from time to time. If you ever want to book a session with me and we could talk about it, chat about it, all the details are always below. It's always good to have that unbiased friend like, hey sis, let me know. Okay, I always like to keep it real, tell you the truth that I could tell you, and help you grow and help you elevate to be a best version of self. Invest in you, and you'll see things come true. You'll see your life start to unfold, baby. You be in here, throw your hands up and shout. You gonna put them church shoes on. You gonna be shouting, having you a party. You gonna be like, woo! You'll be like, who is this? You gonna be looking in the mirror like, yeah. All right, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm going to see you at the next win. Bye for now.